Hi, in this short video, I'm going to tell you why that exact rent you're pulling up is wrong. When you are seeking data sources to determine a rent amount for a property, if you are soliciting sources that provide an exact rent, although it may provide you comfort, odds are it's incorrect. Or odds are by using it, you are either charging too low of a rent or charging too high of a rent. The reality is you're not giving yourself enough credit. As a lender, property manager, investor, you need to understand that you are smarter than probably any data model that exists out there. But what you can benefit from is a model that will narrow that range of rents, and then you can apply your local knowledge or use the professional guidance of a property manager or others to help set your rent. The Rent Radar Rent Report does exactly that. Here, we're looking at the very first page of the rent report, and we jump right to a summary of the predicted range of rents for a subject property entered, in this particular case, a property in Kansas City, Missouri. From attributes such as bedroom, baths, square footage, and the type, whether it's single family or townhome or condo, and its location, we are able to scour the best possible comparables, make adjustments on those comparables based upon attributes like or different from the subject property, then providing algorithms on top of that to develop a rent probability distribution. Now, a probability distribution has some pretty fancy analytical language, but the simplest way to explain it is this curve is representing the likelihood of a certain rent being achieved. The very high point of this curve, or the peak, is the most likely rent that you will achieve with this property. The area underneath the curve is then what can amount to a percentage of likelihood of occurrence. In this particular case, we have picked 70% probability of occurrence, which then correlates to a low rent of $836 or $837 and a high rent of $933. So it's a $100 range between $830 and $930 to guide you in setting the rents based upon characteristics of your property, attributes, what's happening in the market conditions, and other nuances that are only available to you. This is about as tight of a range as we would feel comfortable in suggesting to you. So have confidence in your skills and your abilities, and surrounding yourself with people that can take this range and make the best decision for setting your rents.